Happy Monday. Hope everybody's feeling good, feeling great. You finally made it here. Well, who are you? Because right now I can see ID 103-7245-659. Who are you? I'm happy you made it here too. Hey, Anticart Beauty. How everybody doing this afternoon? Come on in for a little lunch and learn, and we're going to continue. Okay. Today we're talking about the difference between a poor mindset and a rich mindset. What we're covering today. Okay. Share alive, okay, with your big bestie or somebody that's progressive. If they're lame, don't share it. Okay, we don't care about that. Hey, Sunny Dunn. Thank you for that. Sunny Dunn G, thank you. Hey, Mitch, what's going on, pretty girl? How you doing this morning? It's still morning for you because you're in Cali. Ha, I got it right. Good morning to everybody on the West Coast. Good afternoon to everybody else in the United States. What's still morning for those of you that's mountain time too? Good morning for all my mountain people. Hey Ty, thank you for ringing that bell, Ty. Now Ty, send me something, okay? You sent that to Bigo. Send something to me. Put a bean in my pot, Ty. Send me a little love letter. Y'all, those love letters, we get extra points for them today. That under the always be with you or always with you underneath that campaign. Any gift that y'all send me under there today, we get extra beans for it. And those little rose love letters they're literally only one diamond. So send me those, okay? Send me those. Okay, send me those. That one went to me. Oh, thank you, Ty. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, then, Ty. Thank you, baby. Hey, Lady Thompson. Okay, under the housekeeping, you guys, under the housekeeping, we have officially made it to round 3 of the Cash NATO International Bigo official PK tournament. Okay. My next tournament match is at 2:30 Central Standard Time today. It's at 2:30 Central Standard Time. 2:30 Central Standard Time. 2:30 Central Standard Time today. So that's in about 2 hours, okay? Put it in your calendar so you don't forget. I need you to pull back up on me, and that's when I need y'all to unleash the beans, okay? We need to beat our opponent, okay? We need to beat our opponent. We need to win. Win, 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 win. That's what we need to do. So if you cool with me, fool with me, that's what I need for you to do for me today, okay? Pull up on me during that time frame so we can win, okay? With your baby, go charge your wallets, get all the diamonds, okay, and fill up my bean pie, okay? I'm a big girl. Can't you tell I eat a lot of beans? Okay, we need a lot of beans. Okay. Next piece of housekeeping that you guys need to know about the high ticket clothes workshop. I'm rescheduling it from this Saturday to next Saturday. So on third, y'all know y'all saw me pull it down. I'll put it back up on Wednesday evening, and then you guys will be able to register for that workshop, and we'll be together next Saturday. Thank you so much, Pen. Thank you so much for my rose love letters. Okay, for my rose love letters. Now look, y'all, we say save it, honey, save it. Y'all know at 2:30. Okay, 2:30. We got to be out here in these streets, okay, trying to win this tournament, okay? So if you're coming back at 2:30, baby, hold your beans for me until 2:30, okay? These are really big opponents. These are people that they PK all the time, okay? They're like top tenors inside of Bigo land. Some of them have agencies, so they got like a lot of support. Y'all know I'm a new kid over here, so baby, I'm gonna need all the help. I'm gonna need all the help. But y'all tap that screen, y'all share, and y'all make sure y'all drop comments for me today. Comments are very, very helpful. Oh, y'all, okay, okay, let's do it. Does that make sense to y'all? Now it does say if I get another 105 love letters, I think I get to spin that wheel again though. Okay, so baby, look. So if y'all see anything, just send a little love letter today because we get extra points for it, and I will be happy with that. That I add to my bean pie, and it'll keep y'all with plenty of beans to use during the tournament today. Okay. Next that you need to know that's on the housekeeping list. Okay. If you are not in my royal court, click the link in my bio, go down to the free 99 section. Hey Jay. Go down to the free 99 section and you can sign up for the Royal Court. The Royal Court is designed specifically for small business owners, entrepreneurs, and for content creators. So I give free marketing tips and advices, courses, all of that kind of stuff in there. So baby, roll on over there. Free 99 section is towards the bottom of my page. I always have free courses, classes, stuff like that. You can sign up there. Those are your announcements. Govern yourselves accordingly. Okay. Now, if you're in here, if I've helped you make money, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know. Just drop a dollar sign, credit card emoji, euro, yen, dinero, whatever makes you feel good down in your shana, and let the people know that I've helped you come up in these streets. If you feel, if you feel like you want to share with the people how much I've helped you make, you can do that as well. I'm sorry, I won't stay in today. I'm trying to come outside. Okay, I need to stay inside. Maybe a little bit. Peekaboo. Child, the problems, the struggles with being heavy chested. But I get it though. I like them. You need to come up. You in the right spot, baby. Okay, and make sure again when y'all tap the screen, when y'all work the comments, when y'all share the live, it heats us up. It puts y'all send them little 1 cent love letters, little rose love letters. All that stuff heats us up. Okay. Y'all over here, hey Art Diggs, if y'all are over here in Clock App Land, y'all make sure you share. I don't see any shares of my live stream, and we're only at 922 taps. Y'all know we got to get to 5,000. Normally I'd say we got to get to 5,000, but actually we got to go ahead and get to going because I got to be off of here by 1:00 because I got a little meeting before I got to come back. Oh, that's the other piece of housekeeping. Any of you guys that are new to BIGO, okay, if you're new to that place with me and you're coming to the tournament today at 1:45 p.m., 1:45 p.m., I will be having a training. So because it's very different, okay, throwing gifts over here is very, very different. It's not like on any other platforms. So at 1:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay, you'll be able to use the key code. If you're on my email list or if you don't have it, send me a DM and I will send you the key code. But you'll be able to use the key code and you'll come in and we'll do a private training to walk you through the gift panel because their gift panel is wow. It's a crazy amount of gifts. Some of the gifts, you got to draw stuff. Some of the gifts paint people's faces. Some of the gifts are gambling gifts. It's a lot going on. It's not like any of the other social media apps you've been on where when you send like a super chat or you showed out, like an Interstellar or something, it just is what it is. It ain't like that over here, okay? So we got to make sure that we educate y'all on that stuff too. So with that being said, y'all know what I want to see. Ready. Let me see it roll through those comments. How do you get brand deals? There's lots of ways to get brand deals. I had a whole boot camp. This upcoming week is our last one. But basically, you need a media kit. You need specific niche, specific content. You need reach with your audience, and you need to use the specific hashtags. And then you need to learn how to pitch yourself, and you need to be inside of databases and apps. That's the easy. That's the very, very condensed. Now, there's a lot of stuff in between that. What makes you look marketable? What gives you brandability, and all of those sorts of types of things. Okay. So I know y'all like my earrings. Speaking of brand deals, these are from Aluxie T. She's a Black-owned, woman-owned jeweler. Okay, and she made these gorgeous hoops for me. Shout out to Aluxie T. Okay, thank you for my perfect match. Yeah. Thank you for at the car beauty said, yeah, I'm learning. Yeah, baby, it's different over here. It's different over here. All right. So was it Friday or Thursday? Friday or Thursday, I can't remember, Friday or Thursday, whatever day that I was on, we were talking about like how you actually change your mindset. And I was explaining to you guys that I realized that a lot of people are struggling with learning how to prioritize. And when you look at people that are extremely wealthy, when you look at people that they're even moderately, successful, when we look at like material things like your money in your account, your homes, your car, being able to acquire assets, stuff like that, they are better at prioritizing than poor people. I said it. I said it. I said it. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. Child, not you in here trying to troll me and discourage me. It says your opponent is at tier already, so save your beans. Okay, good for them. What they got to do with me? Y'all gonna learn about me, not you over here trying to punk me while I'm over here trying to assist people and help them elevate their lives, and you're out here being a troll. How dreadful. How dreadful and how miserable. What a loser you are. Everybody put L's in the chat. We got our first. This is my first Bigo troll. Baby, I'd have made it. I'd have got my first troll over here. I'd have got my first BIGO troll. What? Hey, Ronnie. Thank you, Love Muffin. Baby, we got our first one. Everybody put the L's in the chat. Okay. Everybody put the L's in the chat. It says, I'm your job. At them. Give them L's. Okay. Baby, you're not trying to help me. You're not trying to help me. Nothing about that was helpful. Dreadful. Okay, everybody, let's everybody give them the attention they wanted. They came over here trying to talk smack to me. Came over here, okay, trying to discourage a girl. Baby, I don't back down from nothing. I ain't never been scared of it. Never. Never. I ain't scared of nobody on this mother planet. Okay, you run back and tell your person they need to be worried about me. Okay, baby, you don't know me, but you about to know me. Period. 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 You don't know about me, baby. You about to know about me. Okay, people, my whole life, people underestimate me. They've always told me what I can do and what I can't do. And a lot of things they didn't think that I could do. Okay, so I popped up on them and got that good cum laude financial degree. So I popped up on them, got that master's degree. So I popped up on them with $125 and a laptop and grew it into a multi-million-dollar company. Then I flipped into 3 more multi-million-dollar companies. So I popped up and became the top social media strategist in the country. And so I popped up and got a presidential lifetime achievement award. And so I popped up and got a TEDx speaking spot until I popped up, okay, and started booking gigs left and right at different universities and colleges while you're over here sitting on Bigo trying to troll people who are productive in their lives. A lot of people didn't know about me, baby, until I popped up on Entrepreneur, until I popped up on Forbes, until I popped up on the Essence stage, until I popped up on Black Enterprise, until I popped up on 30 Under 30, until I popped up on Stan, until I popped up, okay, baby? And now it popped up on BIGO. Get into it. Get into it. Thank you for everybody sending me gifts. Let them know. Okay, baby. So going back to your going back to your house. Okay, going back to your house. All right. Now, anyway, y'all, let's continue on. So when we think about poor and wealthy, y'all, it's literally a difference in mindset. All of us have to get up in the morning and brush our teeth. I hope you do, or use your water pick or oil pool or something. All of us got to take showers, okay? All of us got to put on pants. All of us have to abide by like regular laws. All of us have the same 24 hours in the day, but we're all utilizing our 24 hours very, very differently, okay? And so when we look at people and when I'm looking at my clients, when someone comes to me and they're like, and they ask me, I'm like, yeah, you can make $100,000 in a week. And they be like, what? And then they do it. And they're like, you're the first person that told me I could ever do that. And I did it. And I'm like, yeah, baby, like this is how we get down, right? Or somebody will come to me and they're like, oh, Ashley Ann, I want to build, a 6-figure business. My goal is to make $300,000 next year. And I can look at them and I'll be like, I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. And it has nothing to do with the idea. It has nothing to do with a skill set or a lack of skill set. It has everything to do with that person's mindset. And I can tell within 10 minutes, and I know people, some of y'all gonna think this sounds egotistical, but I'm just telling the truth. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been helping people build businesses for over a decade. I literally can tell within a 10-minute conversation if I'm talking to someone that's gonna make it and be very successful, or if I'm talking to somebody that I'm gonna be looking at them and they're gonna be in the same place or a worse place in 6 to 18 months. And it has everything to do with your mindset and how quick you are to activate and execute on ideas and thoughts and how good you are at prioritizing. Okay. Hey, Aurora, what's going on, baby doll? Literally, everybody say prioritize. So what I realized over all of the years of working with thousands of people at this point, thank you, Ty. What I realized with working with thousands of people at this point is that literally, a lot of people struggle with knowing how to prioritize. And people have literally never taught people, that, hey, this is a skill you need to learn what to do first, right? In what order to run your day, and how to roll through your to-do list, because this is going to be the difference between if you have yourself in a position where you're making money in your sleep, or if you have yourself in a position where you're always having to go to work and now you're working 2, 3, 4 different jobs trying to make your ends meet, right? If this is the difference between people that always have enough, you know what I mean, and they can do whatever they want to in life and they don't really have to think about it. They're not panicked about everyday emergencies like buying tires or paying bills, or, something unexpected pops up. And then this is the difference between people that, can't seem to get it right, and they're always living in a constant state of stress. Some of y'all in here, you ain't got to say it's me. If it's you, you don't have to say that, but I'm telling you this right now. There are several people rolling around on the planet Earth in a constant state of stress, to the point that you don't know what it's like to not be stressed out. Some of y'all have been stressed out since kids because your parents, right, were maybe not strong at prioritizing, and they mismanaged resources and they made bad decisions, and y'all had to suffer through it as a kid, right? And what I mean by suffering through it, like, let's tell the truth. Some of y'all grew up in households where you didn't even know if you were still going to be in that same place the next month, because your parents had you moving, right? Because they were constantly getting evicted. So every 6 months, every 8 months, every year, y'all were moving somewhere else. Some of y'all grew up in households where your parents, like, literally could not keep the lights on, couldn't keep the water on. Some of y'all grew up in households, right, where it's like you may have had food to eat this day, you may have not had it, okay? And I'm not trying to rag on anyone's parents, but a lot of that comes down to being able to prioritize what to do with your time, where to put your energy in, and what's going to be the right decision for you and your family. And then y'all grow up and you're in financial dysfunction because you're not prioritizing things properly. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit, I'm put y'all a little bit in my business right now. Hey, Marianne, thank you. I'm gonna put y'all in my business a little bit. So me and my ex, this is one of the reasons, baby, we not together, okay? And I know somebody finna be mad at me. I'm just telling y'all the truth from my life experience. And my opinion at this point in life, I don't think anybody should get married unless you shack up first for like at least a good 6 months. Because I'm telling y'all this, if I would have moved in with my ex-husband, we never, ever, ever would have made it to the altar. I'm gonna tell you that there are some things you just do not know about a person until you live with a person. And I did not know that he like had an issue with prioritizing finances. He wanted to go in good time and have fun. I'm like, we pay all the bills, we put something in savings, we put something in investments, and whatever we got left, we can figure out how to have fun with that, right? And on occasion, if it was like a birthday, an anniversary, maybe you get a promotion, you know what I'm saying, like a special occasion. Well, now we can be a little irresponsible this day, but this is not a thing. Okay. Me and this man will get into arguments because he'd be mad at me because I put money into the savings account. I'd be mad at him because he'd pull money out of the savings account because he want to go to IHOP and buy lunch for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like this, right, is a big thing with prioritization, right? And now because I was good at prioritizing in my 20s, right, it got me to the point that when I hit my 30s, I'm able to live a very comfortable life. I'm able to live a life that a lot of people aspire to have. And I know y'all are like, what? I'm telling you, you having the ability to say, this is what I should be doing, and this is what I need to do first, and this is what I need to do last, and it's okay if I don't do this and say no, is going to completely shift the trajectory of your life. Is going to literally ID 103-724-5659. Thank you so much for my rose love letters. It's going to completely, okay, it will completely change like how you're able to line up with opportunities and how you're able to capitalize on things. Thank you for the heart, me, sincere cat. So there, every day you need to make a list, or at the top of the week you need to make a list. You need to find at least 20 to 30 minutes in your week at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week where you start the practice of writing down what you need to do. I don't know why some of you guys refuse to make a list. Okay, you have constant anxiety because you're constantly going through a list of 85 things that you need to do, and then someone will call you or ask you a question and that adds more things to your list. I'm trying to help you get out of stress mode. I'm trying to help you get out of panic mode. You get you a planner. Okay. Shout out to everybody in here that has a success planner. Yes. Okay. Or if you don't have a success planner, baby, get you a regular old notebook and you're going to write the date. Okay. Week of 10, 13, 2024. And you're going to write down a list of everything that you need to do. Now, once we get this list written down, you're going to look at the list and you're going to divide it. What are my regular tasks and what are my special projects? That's what we talked about the last time we met, okay? Special projects are things that are kind of unexpected or they just happen, every now and then. Your regular tasks are things that you constantly have to do all the time. All of us are going to have to do laundry. You know what I'm saying? All of us got to sweep and mop the floor. Okay. That's a regular task. I hope everybody in here is, taking showers and baths on a regular basis. That would be a regular task. You having to go put gas in your car, right? That's a regular task. Some of y'all, you go through your budgets at the end of the week. You balance your finances, right? That's a regular task for some of you guys. So things that you're doing, right? Going to the grocery store, stuff like that, things that you do on a regular basis, those are going to be your regular tasks. Your regular tasks typically aren't high priority. They're typically not going to be urgent. You're just going to time block and so for me on Sundays, that's the day I clean out the refrigerator. That's the day I throw away any old food. That's the day I wash everything. That's just what I do. Okay. That's when I mop the floor. And typically on Sundays is when I record my cooking content. And then I normally edit the videos on Monday for the rest of the week. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That's a regular task for me. Okay. Those are regular tasks. A special task for me, I decided that I wanted to rearrange my dining room a few weeks ago, right? And that is a lot of stuff we had to clean out, move over, give away, throw away, reorganize, reposition. I got extra furniture now. I'm calling people, do you want this furniture? I think it'll look good in your house, yada, yada, yada. That's a special task. I'm not rearranging my dining room every month. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Now, when I get to rearranging my dining room or getting the ads done for one of my clients for a campaign that they're working on, which do y'all think takes precedence? Rearranging the dining room or my contractually obligated task of purchasing ads for one of my clients? And see, a lot of y'all would be like, oh, let me go rearrange that dining room. No, baby, you need to do the ads first. Go do the ads first, right? And then once you get done with the media purchasing, buying the ads, getting everything set up, well, now you can go and you can do the dining room. Okay. So realistically, baby, not you said number two. No. The contractually obligated job, the people that are paying me, you know what I mean? $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month to do their ads. No, that's my priority. So I'm going to put time in there and that's going to go first because I want to keep that client. I want to do a good job. I want to continue to make money. And then I can build in some time, right, for this other project. And maybe I was like, oh, I really would like to accomplish that this weekend. But maybe when I look at my things to do, well, actually it makes sense like on the weekend of the 19th to rearrange the dining room instead of trying to do it on the weekend of the 13th. And I know that some of y'all are like, I ain't never really thought about it. It's not that deep. It is that deep. Because again, we all have the same amount of hours in the day, but how are we utilizing the hours that we have in our day, right? So you're going to make your list and we're going to segment the list. You're going to have your regular task. You're going to have your special projects. Okay. Now, when we look into our regular task, okay, is there anything that is urgent? I'm talking about it has a timeline that's coming up on it very, very quickly. Okay. And then when we're looking at the urgent stuff, is it urgent because it's going to have a great impact in my life and in my finances? Or is it urgent just because there's a timeline coming? Okay. So let's say I look and I see some special projects and one of them is maybe there's a store or something, a furniture store, and the furniture store is going out of business. And the furniture store says the last day to come in here and shop our sales at 80% off is 10/14 at 5 o'clock. Okay. Then we also we did our little list last night and we look and we see that we have to call the county because our taxes are due on the 15th. And maybe you need to get a payment plan for your taxes, or maybe you need to see if you can get an extension or something like that, right? Okay. Now, a lot of y'all would be like, baby, I'm going to this sale And then y'all will tell yourself, I'm only going to spend an hour in the furniture store. But then you're going to get to the furniture store and you would have spent 4 hours in the furniture store because you didn't account for the time it was going to take you to drive. You didn't account for you being in there and really looking at stuff maybe for 2 hours instead of an hour. And you didn't account for that you were going to run into traffic on the way home. And then while you were in traffic, you're like, oh, I haven't had anything to eat, so I'm just going to run through a drive-through. Hey, I got to spin the wheel. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay, let's see. We got to spin the wheel. Thank y'all for the love gifts. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, y'all gave us 6 beans. It gave us 6 beans, but it don't matter. We 6 beans up. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. May with 100 times rewards. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but thank you guys so much. Right? But does that, you said sounds like what you're going through right now. You said, wow, sounds like what you're going through right now. I know, because this is how stuff happens in life and people don't realize it. So now, instead of you, and what you should have done is, when we look at great impact, your taxes are great impact, right? That's going to be impact on your business or impact on your personal life. In our state, if you don't pay your taxes, you can't renew your tags, right? You need your tags to be able to drive around every day. Okay. So I got to run errands. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to the doctor's office. I got site visits with clients. So when I'm looking at that, both of those have a deadline of 5 p.m. today, right? Like both of them got the deadline in this example of 5 p.m. today, right? So technically, according to the deadline, they're both urgent, but only one of them is urgent with great impact. So the one that's urgent with great impact is the one I need to take care of first, right? And then after I do it, if I still got time, now let me go to the furniture store and peruse. Okay. You said you had to make a course correction. Yeah, because it makes a difference, right? So when we're looking at the list and we go through and we got things that are urgent because they're based on like time sensitivity, is this really urgent with great impact, or are we just categorizing it as urgent because it's a timeline and it's something that we would like to do? Because truth be told, your life isn't going to end if you don't go and buy some new furniture. Your life isn't going to end if you don't get some bar stools or some new chairs, right? So now the next thing, after we get through categorizing based on timely, now let's look at the level of importance, right? Because you got urgent, then you got things that are important, okay? Now, important versus necessary are two different things, okay? It's necessary that I wash my clothes, okay? But is it important that I wash my clothes today? No, nothing in my life is going to shift. I'm not going to lose any opportunity. I'm not going to lose any money. No one's going to be hurt or harmed. I'm not going to have like a nervous breakdown if I don't do the laundry today, okay? It may be better for me to do the laundry on Thursday, all right? So sometimes y'all are taking things that are necessary and you're putting them in front of things that are important, okay? So what's important for me today, for y'all, it may not be, but realistically in my life, getting on here and broadcasting is important to me because this is how I'm able to build up my audience. This is how I'm able to meet new people. This is how I'm able to like meet new clients. I love getting online because it's a one-to-many. I can talk to 1,000 of y'all at one time compared to whenever I have to go to a BNI meeting or I go to an NYGP or if I'm on a call, right? It's only one-to-one. It still took me the same amount of time. And guess what? I've met some new people in here today. There's people in here on every platform right now that had no idea that I ever existed. So for me, it is actually important for me to have a regular live streaming schedule where I'm able to meet new people in my community. Thank you for everybody that's following me right now. I appreciate that so much. Blink, blink, blink. Now, if you're not a professional live streamer or you're not a social media strategist, well, it's probably not that big of a deal for you to live stream. Something else that's important for me is for me to be on panels. That's how I'm able to quickly meet new people and expand my audience. That's an important part of my marketing model inside of my business. Okay. So if it was like, okay, girl, do the laundry or go, well, for me, it makes more sense for me to get on the panel. You see what I'm saying? So you have to look at your lifestyle, and it makes more sense for me to get on the panel. Why? It helps my reach. My reach helps my numbers. My numbers help my sales. Okay, period. Pooh, in that order. Okay, that my numbers also help me secure more brand deals. Okay, so ultimately for me, that is right. That's a major part of me being able to generate cash. Okay, for me being able to generate capital. Now, for you, if you're not making money with your social media accounts, well, then it may not make sense for you to have time inside of your schedule. It may not be important for you to do a live stream. It may not be important for you to be on a panel. It may not be important for you to spend, 30, 45 minutes every morning inside of your DMs responding to people's questions. But for me, that's an important activity in my business because it generates cash and capital. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Hey, sweetums. Y'all picking up what picking up what I'm putting down right now. So some of y'all have to look at stuff. Okay, is this important and it's going to have impact, or is this important? Right? Is it important because it's timely, or is it not even important? It's just a necessity. Is it just a necessity? Because necessary is me mopping the floor, right? If for some reason, like Sunday is the days I like to mop the floor, right? If for some reason I didn't mop the floor yesterday, y'all, nothing in my life was going to change. Nothing was going to be bad. Nothing was going to be out of sorts. You know what I'm saying? I just would have, I just like, okay, I got to mop the floor another day. Okay. So mopping the floor would be a necessity because it's a part of me keeping the house clean and sanitized, but it's not important. Blink, blink, blink. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? So you're looking, is it urgent? Okay. Is it urgent with great impact? That's what goes up to the top. Okay. Then we're going down to, is it important? Okay. Is it important with impact? Is it important with timely? Okay. Do I just feel like it's in a regular important category? Then we're going down to, is it necessary? And so if we're doing things like this, now we can start creating a schedule for ourselves, right? And now you're not going to be overwhelmed and you're not going to have anxiety. A lot of y'all have a lot of anxiety realistically. Oh, that was so pretty. Thank you so much for my throne. Thank you. Thank you for my throne, Sugar Ray. Thank you, baby doll. Right? But does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down though? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Realistically, when you're thinking, okay, when you're thinking through this process of what you're doing every single day. And this is what I'm saying. Y'all need to make a list. So now when you made this overall list at the top of the week, well, now we can start dividing what tasks from this weekly list are we doing during different days of the week. Okay. So if you know every morning you wake up and you pray, you meditate, you go work out, right? Because that's important for a lot of people because it keeps them grounded. It keeps them in a good mood. It gives them the ability to like flow with people better, to not let people get them off their square. It keeps you like in emotional regulated state. Right. So that's important, right? That's important to your mental health, your emotional health, and your spiritual health for some of y'all. Some of y'all don't do that. So that may not be on your list. Okay. This is what I'm saying. The list is going to be different for everybody. So you're going to write down your list. And if you know every day you need to spend 10 minutes meditating, every day at the top of your day, baby, you got your wake up and your 10 minutes meditating. If you know you need to hit the gym for 30 or 45 minutes so you can work out stress and keep your cortisol levels low, maybe you used to be pre-diabetic. Maybe you had hypertension or hypotension, right? Maybe you working out is helping with your thyroid, or your hormonal balance and stuff like that. Well, for you and your health, that's going to be important. So boom, you're going to add that to the list, right? Because if you're dead, you can't do nothing. Okay, then you're going to go down, you're going to look and you're going to say, do I have any special projects or any urgent things coming up? Oh, okay. Well, I need to talk to the tax people on Monday morning. Oh, I need to have a meeting with client number 2. Oh, I need to send back 4 of these emails and send out 2 of these contracts. So you're going to put them on your list and you're going to put the time of the day you want to do them, right? Then you're going to see what you can do on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on and so on. Now you're going to have your necessary tasks, right? And so maybe, right, in your necessary task, my home is a large house. Okay. And so because of this, I don't have, like, I see a lot of y'all online. Y'all are like, Saturday is the day you clean your house, or Sunday is the day you clean your house. My house is too big for me to have like one cleaning day. When I lived in a smaller space, I definitely could do that. I can't do that now. My house is too big. Right. So literally on my necessary list, like I have like a little hour every day where I can work on one of the rooms. Okay. It may be kitchen, formal living room, then maybe the foyer foyer, then maybe I'm working on the closet in the bedroom or something another day. But I just rotate through the house. That's how I'm able to keep my house clean, keep it neat all the time. Y'all know I film and I record a lot. So a lot of y'all be like, ain't no way that they house look like that all the time. Yeah, mine does. Mine does because it's important for me. Okay. It's important for me because literally, okay, because literally, if I'm out here in these streets, okay, and I gotta, y'all seen I was on early this morning. First, I hadn't even washed my face yet, and I was recording, telling everybody about that we made it to round 3 of the Cash NATO over here in BIGO land, and that I need people to pull up for me at 2:30, right? And that we're doing a training at 1:45 for any of you guys that are new to the app. Well, one of the reasons I can do that and kick that content out is because my house always looks decent. I can get on here and live stream because my house always looks decent. If I had to spend 2 hours or an hour and a half straightening up my house every time before I got ready to go live or before I got ready to take a picture, before I got ready to record something, I am inefficient. I'm losing time. You said, you said I keep a house clean, but my room is another story. Ooh, sincere cat, baby, my closet, honey, my closet, baby. Somebody see my closet, they be like, girl, what is going on right now in here? I be like, I'm trying. Sometimes I get it in order and it stays beautiful and pristine for like 48 hours, and then baby, it's back to a melee. And I'm like, Ashley, you got to get this under control, right? But does that make sense? Like, does that make sense when y'all think about it like that? So you have to figure out what works for you, what's going to help you work, what's going to keep you in a really good mental state and mental mood, because that's how you're going to be able to win at life. That's how you're going to keep your vibes and your frequency high. And then what's going to keep you from not being stressed out. So if you start doing it this way, you're going to be like, oh my God, I accomplished more. You're going to start building up your confidence because now you're getting yeses, right? And you're winning at things that you normally would have been losing at. You're going to be way less frustrated. And like I'm telling y'all, a byproduct of this is your money's going to go up. Your money's going to go up because you have better time management. Your money's going to go up because you actually put on your list, oh, I'm going to work on my website for an hour on Monday. And you set the alarm for an hour. And when an hour goes, if you finish, great. If you're not, that's fine. If you need to work some more time, you'll put in another hour, another day of the week. Because I put study time in my calendar to be able to study and learn new skills and do different experiments and reading and stuff like that, right? So literally you put it in there and you're going to be like, well, God dang. You are going to find that your stress levels and your anxiety is going to go down because instead of you in the back of your mind saying, oh, I got to do this, and I forgot that, and oh my God, such and such call with this. Well, no, now you got a list and you know that there's a time for everything. You know, it's a time. Do you use a cleaning service? Sometimes, but most of the time I clean myself. I have like when I need deep cleaning done and stuff like that, or if I have like a lot of people in my house, like when we do like the brunch after Accelerate, or y'all know I throw like a big holiday party and stuff like that. I have a cleaning crew come for stuff like that. But like in between times, like no, baby, that's me. that's me. I'm very protective of my home. And if I don't like your energy, baby, you're not coming in my house. So anyway, but yeah, I do a lot of stuff. But if I got to the point to where I was not able to like clean my house or whatever, like in between time, and I needed somebody to come here every day, I would do it because that's not the most efficient use of my time. Like my garden, I do my own gardening and my own plants. And people are always shocked by that. And because I love it. Gardening relaxes me. It keeps me mentally sane. I like to be able to get the energy from my plants and stuff. My plants like me, we be vibing together, baby. I go out there sometimes, I be like, y'all feel ratchet today? You know what I'm saying? Me and the plants be a little ratchet. You know what I'm saying? We may turn a little sexy red. You know what I'm saying? A little glow. We may turn up a little big glow. Then sometimes I be like, plants, we gonna praise the Lord today. And they be like, all right, sis. You know what I'm saying? We be out there vibing to our little gospel, having our little praise and worship time. Sometimes the plant, I be like, y'all want to chill? Y'all feel like being neo soul? You know, I be out there telling my plants that they bad bitches. I be like, you was the baddest, most beautiful begonia that they'd ever seen in the whole state, baby. You was bad, okay? My plant, boop, 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 boop. All my neighbors' plants start dying this time of year. My plants still be living all the way into November. Stuff that's supposed to die in September, my stuff is still out there thriving. You know what I'm saying? But for y'all, see what I'm saying? For y'all, that's not important. For me, as far as it helping me stay mentally clear and sane, because I run multiple companies and almost everybody that calls me or texts me wants something from me. And I have meetings all the time. I have site visits all the time. I have paperwork. I have lawsuits. I got stuff all the time. I got deadlines. I got attorneys. I got teams. We got trainings. I got stuff all the time. I got content to make. I got stuff. So for me, that right there is a very important part of my life, being a plant mama, right? For me, okay. Now for you, it may not be. For you, maybe it's playing hockey. For you, maybe it's having an hour or 2 hours a day to get on your video games, right? For you, maybe it's being able to take a bath, right? Some people are like, they literally love going in the bathroom, lighting a couple candles, and baby, they'll get in the bathtub and they'll soak for an hour and they come out a brand new person. But what I'm telling you is you need to get it out of your brain. You need to put it on paper, on a list. You need to segment it. And at the top of every week or the end of every week, you write down the things that you want to do. I literally have a list, and y'all, and then I go through my list and I take the pen and I mark it out. And it makes me feel really good that I accomplished something. And then if I look at that day and I'm like, dang, I'm like, I got these 3 or 4 things I didn't, I don't be like, oh, I'm gonna get them all done tomorrow. No, because that may stress me out. Instead, what I'll do, oh, thank you for my nice wings. Sweetums, thank you so much, love muffin. Instead of me like saying, because that's what y'all do, y'all be like, oh, I'm gonna do it all tomorrow. Now, what you do, you triggered yourself back into stress. You triggered yourself back into anxiety. No, we're going to look and see where we got spots to fill this other stuff up at the week. Okay. Like, oh, well, I may not can get it done Tuesday, but I can do this Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock, and I can move this one down to Friday. And if it's something that's not important, I may even move it to the next week. And if you start to do that, I'm telling you, you are going to be a happier person. You're going to be a wealthier person. You're going to function better in friendships, romantic partnerships, business deals, all of that. A lot of y'all are carrying so much stress, and you wake up every morning in anxiety because you are not looking and mapping out your week for yourself. You're the captain of your ship. You control what you want to do. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You tell the day how it's going to go. You don't be out here just flailing around in the wind. Hey, Deidre, letting stuff blow you from left to right and up and down. Nah, dog, baby, stand up. You do what you need to do. And you said you need to learn how to do that, baby. Like I'm telling you, it is life changing. Find some time. And when I tell y'all take that 20 or 30 minutes, do not talk to anybody. You don't scroll on social media. Now, if you want to turn on some music or something, to listen to, that is fine. But you need to have time where your mind can actually like focus in so you can set yourself up for success. And I know that sounds cheesy. I know that sounds cliche, but that's really the truth. And when you start paying attention, thank you for my empowered sweetums. Thank you, love. When you start paying attention to people that are like highly successful, and I'm talking about people that did it the honest way, people that did it with integrity, not people that's out here, being conniving and scheming, and not those type of people. We're not talking about them. Okay, we're not talking about them. We're talking about people that like are like us. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hurt nobody. We want to get what's ours in life. We want to be able to come up in life, right? We want to be able to have an amazing time. And you know what I'm saying? And we want to be able to have good fun with other people. I'm talking about people like that, people like us. When you look at anybody that has been able to garner success, okay, and that's the type of person that they are, you will notice that they're really good at prioritizing. Okay. And a lot of y'all struggle with saying yes to too many things. Well, guess what? If you know what you got on your plate at the beginning of the week, it makes it really, really easy to say no, thank you, or I can't do that, or I can't accommodate that. It makes it really easy to say, thank you so much for thinking of me, but I just can't right now, right? I had another opportunity. Somebody called me. It was a really, really good opportunity. And I was like, yeah, I can't do it right now. And they're like, why? And I'm like, well, I just started this with such and such and such. And it's probably going to be at least another 30 to 60 days until I'm able, to learn it, manage it, and be able to like, maybe get it down from it taking an extra 20 hours of my week to it being able to take maybe only like 3 or 4 out of my week. But thank you so much for thinking of me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it so much. If something else comes up after this date, follow back up with me, or I'll follow back up with you to see if you got anything else. And that's okay. You said people don't know how to say that's not going to work for me. Yeah, and then what happens is people get overwhelmed, they get stressed out, and then either they ghost people, right? And now you've like unnecessarily ruined a relationship that didn't have to be ruined, or they like literally they do it, but it's not in excellence. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this is the best I could do, and the best that you could do is really not good enough, and nobody really likes to have that conversation. But that sometimes, baby, what you produce, what you put out, it ain't good enough. It's not. I'm a person, I like to operate in excellence. I like everything I put out to be top tier. I like everything I put out to be top tier. Everything. I like everything I put out for people to be improved. I like for people to be impressed. I like people to be like, oh my God, you know what I mean? You gave me more, you did more than what I thought you were gonna do. That's what I like. Okay, that's what I like. Period. That's how I am. That's how I've always been. And so I understand that if I'm pulled in too many different directions, though, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. We're all humans. We're all human beings. So you're gonna have to figure out like, what does that look like for you. So I hope this helps y'all. You know what I mean? Going through like the process of listing, then segmenting, and then ranking your segments by, is it urgent, what level of importance, or is it necessary, and then from there plotting it out in your week. I'm telling you, your life will be changed. Okay. And thank y'all, everybody that's tapping my screen. Sweetums, thank you so much for sending me my lovely hearts. Those Sugar Bay, thank you for my lovely hearts. Sweetums sent me all of those little black power fists. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you said it definitely helps you. Good. ID 103724 659. What is your name? Because right now it's got your ID number. What's your name? I'm happy you're here, but what is your name? We got another Charmaine. Y'all know on the clock app, y'all know I'll be like, user 7 Charmaine. Hey, honeydew, what's going on, love muffin? Okay, y'all, we can do Q&A for 9 minutes. I can do Q&A for 9 minutes. Annette, hey, Annette, hey, girl, hey. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. Right. We can do Q&A for 9 minutes. And if y'all don't have any questions, baby, I'm gonna get on down. Now, any of you guys that are coming to my BIGO official battle, official PK, it is at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. So I will be on at 1:45 p.m. inside of a private room. And inside the private room, we'll be going through I know you think you're just gonna come over here and you're gonna load up your wallet and you're gonna throw a gift. I'm telling you, it's not like that over here. Okay, it's not like that on BIGO. It's a crazy amount of gifts in the panel. Okay, and all the gifts do different stuff. And so during the show, and we'll be back on to talk about the show. Thank you for everybody that came to watch the first episode of the Rich Bitch Show. We'll be back on at 8:30 this Friday. Okay. But some of the gifts on this app are gambling gifts. Okay. And it doesn't go to the host, it goes to the app. Some of them are face painting. Some of them, it's just like, this is the price per diamond per point, because they're like drawing gifts. Then in the gambling gifts, there's all kinds of different gambling gifts. Then they have the actual regular app gifts or whatever. It's a lot going on. Okay. And so, long story long, if you are new to BIGO and you're from the kingdom, you need to come to my at 1:45, get on the app, search my name at King Ashley Ann, and then you're going to put in the key code. If you're in my email list, I already emailed it to you. If you do not have the key code, just DM me and say, I need the key code. I will send you the code so you can come in, so we can show you how the panel works, and so you can understand the gifts that you have and what you're throwing. Okay. Because it's a lot. How do you handle the situation where you have ghosted someone because of negative feedback? What do you mean? What do you mean? How do you handle it when you ghosted them because of negative feedback? Like, what type of negative feedback? Like y'all weren't getting along in a personal interaction. They left you a negative review on your company. Somebody else told you something about them that was negative. Help me understand what you mean by negative feedback. You said you just want to be that rich auntie, but you got to get organized. Exactly, exactly. You got to get organized to be the rich auntie. Um, exactly, Sweetum. Some of them gifts do not give the host the entire amount. Okay, they need to know what's going on. Um, bad financial advice. So they gave you bad financial advice and you ghosted them. Is that what you're saying to me? Help me understand. Give it to me in a different way. Um, so you like to hop on BIGO. What part of the invite? So if you do not have an account, when you click the link in my bio, tap the second button so that way they'll know that I brought you there, that you're part of the kingdom, and download the app. And then send me a DM on IG because I got my phone like in front of me right now, and I can give you the key code when you get in because you'll need the room I'm gonna set up is private and it'll be locked, and you're gonna have the key code to come into the room before we go public. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm a single mom. Finding time to get organized has been so challenging. Any tips? Use your tribe, baby. Do you have a tribe? A lot of people don't. So, and what I mean by this is, for instance, my mama and my aunts all work together, right? So all of them worked like outside of the home as well. And so what they would do is like, and my sister does this right now with my cousins. They all do this with their kids. So let's say it's they all like, so my sister works from home, excuse me, my other cousins don't work from home. They have to like go, clock in or whatever. One of them is about to be working from home now. So after school, my sister gets everybody's kids and they all come over to her house. They do homework. She has crafts. She has activities. Everybody loves my sister. My sister is phenomenal with kids. She's everybody's favorite auntie, favorite cousin, all of that. Okay. So anyway, they do that. And then let's say, and my mom and them will do something similar. So let's say, you're off on Thursday. Well, the kids may all be at Auntie's house on this Thursday or this weekend, or we would rotate. So one weekend, me and all of my cousins, they all be spending the night at my house. And then the next weekend, we'd all be spending the night at their house for a sleepover. And then the next weekend, we'd all be like at my next auntie's house spending the night. And then the next weekend, we may all spend the night at my grandma's house in the country and go to church with her. You see what I'm saying? So if you were doing it like that, everybody had 3 weekends a month. You see what I'm saying? So if you're a single mom, like I would say, rely into your tribe. Are there other single moms? Do you have other cousins, sisters, brothers, anybody has kids your ages? You guys can start working with one another together. Also, teaching your kids to be more self-sufficient. A lot of y'all be doing too much for your kids. I know somebody finna come for me, but whatever. Okay. I said what I said. When some of y'all, when I look at your kids, when they're like 8, 9, 10, 12, stuff like that, the stuff that y'all are doing for them, I was doing on my own. My sister, my cousins, we were all doing our own. Like we all knew to get up and make up the bed, and they would inspect our beds and stuff to make sure they were made up right. We all knew how to like rake out our plates and rinse them out. We all knew how to sweep a floor, how to set a table. We all had like chores and stuff. So some of y'all single parents, y'all have more stress on yourself too, because you're not teaching your children how to properly do things. You know what I'm saying? And they need that for life skills too. Um, let's see. I'm over here looking. See, okay, let's see. Did I miss it, boo? I was trying to see about the bad financial advice. This financial advice negatively impacted my credit. So you ghosted them? Did you tell them that the financial advice negatively impacted your credit? So it's a couple things. Because I need details. We got to talk about this. And I don't have time to get as much information from you as I would like. So you said the financial advice negatively impacted your credit and you ghosted them. Because my first question is, why did you ghost them? I probably would have gone to them and said, "Hey, I did what you told me to do, and it negatively impacted my credit. It went down, or whatever happened with it, right? Negatively impacted, right? That would have been the first thing I probably would have told them, and I would have asked. The second thing I would look at is this a person that ultimately, from the bottom of their heart, I know that they want the best for me. You know what I'm saying? That's not ill advice, that they weren't doing anything shady, scandalous, you know what I'm saying, trying to set me up, trying to trip me up. That's the next thing. I tried to talk to her, but she avoided the calls. Oh, she goes to you. Oh, F that hoe. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. F her, I'll send her a text message so she knows how I feel. I would literally be like, hey, I called you several times, because I've tried to talk to you about this. I thought that there was an opportunity to maintain our relationship. However, I feel some type of way because I've tried to reach out to you and have a conversation. I took the advice that you gave me. It negatively impacted my credit score. So, in the future, please don't give anyone else that advice, you know what I mean? And baby, I'm like, toodaloo, so long, bye bye. And I would not talk to her anymore because one thing I can't stand is somebody that's squirmy and somebody that's spineless. Let me tell y'all this, all of us F up in life. Every single one of us F up in life. Every single one of us make a mistake. Every single one of us think we know something and then we get in there and we find out something else, okay? Literally, first of all, I ain't never did that, but y'all know my degree is in finance. So money is like my thing. So everybody comes to me for money stuff and they always end up winning. However, though, if I did, y'all have even seen me get on this live sometimes and apologize to people. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know. That was not my intention. What can I do to help rectify you? What can I do to help restore you and put you back in the proper situation? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to own it. I'm going to apologize and I'm going to own it. I can't stand somebody that tear up stuff and then they run away. I can't stand somebody to come over here and help you blow your house down, baby, and won't help you rebuild it. Okay. I can't stand them type of MFers on the planet Earth. I said what I said, baby. Y'all want to talk about something to make your girl itch? That makes me itch. Okay. Baby, if you've reached out to her to talk to her, you send that text message, you know what I'm saying? Try and be polite. Okay. Or you ain't got to try and be polite. You send whatever you want to send that's going to give you closure. Okay. And then move on. And you've learned what you need to learn. Unfortunately, I hate that you had to learn it in that way. And now you work on getting yourself rectified or restored. But baby, I can't stand somebody that's in these streets, okay, that will tear up some stuff and then run away. I can't stand it. Okay, I can't stand it. Let me tell you this. If you're in here right now, you're listening to the sound of my voice. When you F up on your stuff, especially if you F up with somebody that you love, somebody that you know that cares about you, someone that's been a great friend to you, a great cousin, a great sister, a great brother, a great shoulder, someone that has been a secret keeper for you, that's been a vault, someone that was always there to give their time, give their ear, give their shoulder, give a hug, give emotional support, even sometimes giving financial support. Okay. If you have people in your life that are good to you and you mess up, because all of us have messed up before, you go to them with a sincere heart. Okay. And you say, I'm so sorry. That wasn't my intention. That's not what I meant to do. I didn't know that was going to be the outcome. Whatever it is, you go and you apologize, okay? And then you repent. I know y'all don't, you think you only repent to know, you repent to your brothers and sisters when you F up sometimes too. And part of repenting is, what is the plan to restore this? What's the plan to make sure this doesn't happen again? What am I going to do in the future? Okay. You go and you say, I wasn't trying to do that. If you don't know what to do, what can I do to help you go back to a whole state? What can I do to help restore you? I feel really bad about this. And some people, if they like me, I'll be like, baby, I don't need your help. I appreciate you apologizing. Let me figure this out. Or I meant such and such and such, and they're going to do X, Y, Z. Sometimes I may say, actually, yeah, I appreciate that. I need you to come over here and help me do X, Y, Z element of P. Okay. That's that. That's how that works. If they are not coming to you in that energy, and not that, if I hurt you, if I did this, you know what you did? Stop that. Own that ish. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all are throwing away relationships that will bless you because you don't want to own your stuff. Okay. They may be, and let me tell you this, when you go and apologize, they may not accept your apology. That's a part of it too. But you're cleared because you did what you were supposed to do. You tried to rectify, you tried to reach out, you tried to talk to them, you know what I'm saying? You tried to maintain a relationship. Baby, you're good. You're good. You can go on with a clear conscience. Ain't gonna baby sleep good at night. Okay. You're gonna be great. But some of y'all are out here running away because you're effing up stuff. And because of your ego, you're embarrassed. You won't go back and apologize to the person that you need to apologize to. It's nothing. You will get much further in life, baby. Just give them an apology. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not intend for that to happen. Okay. I'm sorry that happened. I didn't know that was going to be the outcome. I really thought I was giving you good advice. I'm so sorry. What can I do? You know what I mean? To help make it better. And sometimes you already know what to do to make it better. So then you just come, you be like, look, I already did this, and this. I brought this to you. Is this okay? I want you to know that you're important to me. And I didn't mean for that to happen. I would never want to hurt you intentionally. Shoot, I might need to give a class on how to apologize because some of y'all suckers don't know how to apologize, child. It's okay. And let me tell you this, people that really love you, people that really, really love you, okay, people that really, really love you, they will accept your apology. How do you join BIGO? Click the link in my bio, Dr. Daphne, second button. It'll take you over to the App Store to download it. And then once you download it, just search my name at King Ashley Ann and I'll pull up. Remember, I won't be on until 1:40. And if you need the key code to the room, send me a DM and I can give you the key code. And then publicly, I'll be live at 12:25 because my PK is at 12:30. Congratulations, Forbidden Fruit. All right. But yeah, those are some good questions. And baby, we might need to come back though. I might just need to do a stream. How to apologize. Because y'all be out here doing the most. But that girl, she did you like that? You good? Text her, baby. Get your closure. Get that itch off your chest so it don't keep you up at night. Okay. And you ain't got to move forward with her no more because you already know how she is. Period. Charles says, somebody did that to me years ago. If I ever did anything knowing good and darn well what they did, I never named what they did in the half a apology. Factual. Factual. Okay. Right. You said get them time for the okay. That part. That's it. That's it. Did I see your questions? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. For any of you guys that are new to me, I'm a simulcaster. So I'm on like 3 platforms at one time. So I do not always see people's questions and comments. So if there's something, I'm getting ready to log off right now. But if there's ever something that y'all want me to see and I miss it, I said 12:30. Oh, 2:30, y'all. 2:30. It's 12:30 PST, 2:30 Central, 2:30 Central. Time for my PK is 2:30 Central Standard Time, but I'll be on in the private room at 1:45. Thank you, sweet. I'm sorry. Yes, it's 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all know BIGO is on PST, so I had to convert. 2:30. Yeah, 2:30. So like that's in about an hour. But give me 15 minutes. I'll be on inside of the private room. And so we'll be going through the gift panel that way. Yes. Thank you for correcting me. Okay. So we need everybody to pull up. But yeah, any of you guys that are new. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't followed me, follow, like, subscribe wherever you're watching me at. But for those of you that are new, if for some reason you're posting something and I miss it, just copy it and repost it again. Okay. Just copy it and repost it again because I'm on multiple platforms. So like sometimes I'm looking here, sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm here. Sometimes a text may come across my phone because it's always down here and I'm looking down. Because again, remember, I still work for a living. I still run companies. So I could miss it. I don't mean any harm. You know what I'm saying? If I missed it, just repost it. Because my attention is like in multiple places at one time. Hey, too much sauce, baby. I just got 500 beans. Let's go. Let's go. We need all the beans. Put them beans in my pot. All right, y'all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. Everybody that is coming to the BIGO, and if you're coming over here to help me in this PK, and their PKs are 20 minutes, then I will, if